without God.
It is technology innovation. It is a better future.
I'm just going to add the bits in that they're missing out for you.
AI, beyond today's capabilities.
Demonic.
Sparking new intelligence.
To replace humans.
5G, beyond today's connections. Forging the digital future.
Brain implants.
IoT, video, beyond today's
For your
business.
brain and eye implants. And augmented reality.
Operations, beyond today's experience. Enabling inspired
50% of job losses gone.
ecosystem. Beyond today's partnerships.
Your job's gone.
Shaping a new era.
Within the next 20 years.
Every step forward is an
Every step forward of a human, we get one step closer to making our robot step forward. Fake space. And the Atom Smasher.
dedicated and unwavering.
And your brain implants and eye augmented reality implants.
Leading the future.
Of the one world global system.
With carriers and partners all around
Of the New World Order. I saw the all-seeing eye there in the middle there.
home and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world.
One world, New World Order.
Create a better
Which has already started. Nice Skynet symbol at the end there with the arcing across. Yeah, good stuff. Let's go to the avatars and see who they are. Illuminati, Zionists, Zion Jews, and New Age Agenda. Yeah. Right, let's have a little breakdown. Right.
It is drives us
Leave in the comments if you see any symbolic references that I've missed.
forward.
The fish could be seen as a biblical reference to Jesus feeding the many people with 2 fish and then materializing tons and tons and tons of fish as the story goes, as the biblical reference goes. So maybe that's what that's about. Or it could just be a random thing. Anything in the numbers. Leave it in the comments. See anything in the numbers. I haven't got time to go into great detail here. Do you see anything in the numbers there? Let's continue.
It's technology.
Genealogy. Oh, the bell. The bell symbolism. Notice that. Where was that? Continue.
It is our inner belief.
Your piston there is your up and down binary. Well, from binary you get waveform, and from waveform you get light waves and everything else. Basically part of the knowledge of good and evil, which was basically given to us where all this technology stems from in the first place.
Technology innovation.
Bell there, that was the bell. What does it sound, the bell? Long distance telephone.
Innovation. It is a
The long distance telephone, utilising turning the voice into a digital binary, from waveform to digital binary, or basically electronic on and off pattern sent through the wire from one end to the other. Basically to make a speaker vibrate on and off, to switch on and off, to make it pulsate with the magnet in there. On and off binary to create your waveform and then your sound.
future. AI. Beyond today.
Now, we have PayPal and Google trying to make brain implants, because they want to make that popular. And we also have augmented reality lenses and stuff like that, which they've already come out, and these other companies already come out, saying they want to bring to us. Notice this, on the far right hand side there has a phone directly above this guy's head, perhaps to signify these implants, which they want you to basically be able to call and ring people from inside your own head. You notice how they're pointing to the heads of these people? So that could be what that's about. See my video, my very first video on this channel about brain implants, where I talk about that.
sparking.
Intelligent cameras. I spoke about this before on another video. I might have done it. I can't remember. But I did a video on CCTV. Going to go in detail about their CCTV cameras that are going to be able to track your movements and find out who you are exactly from your walk and stuff like that. And I mentioned this actually back in 2013, but more than that in the future. But this is not the first time. You know, I did some recordings in 2013, uploaded them to SoundCloud, and talking about many of the things that are coming about now. Okay, from AI, from the artificial intelligence to brain implants to all kinds of other stuff, which is just, I was just basically brainstorming and thinking about the future that we're coming into. Maybe, and a lot of things I spoke about in 2013 appear to be coming around now. You know.
Sparking new intelligence.
As the technology gets more intelligent, humans get less intelligent eventually. What they'll do is they'll rely on technology instead of actually doing things like a calculator, for example. How many people do you know go and walk around and know maths very well? Not many. Because why? Because they have the calculator. Why bother to learn maths when you've got the calculator? Same will happen for knowledge. Yeah, it already is happening. Why learn something and know something when you can just search it on Google and it will tell you what it is? Yeah. But that allows them, if you rely on them totally for your knowledge, to manipulate and change it as they see fit at any given time in the future. And Google's brain implant, they want you to be able to search the internet from your own, basically from inside your own head, with these brain implants. Google's future plans. See my first video on this channel for that, where I speak about that.
5G. Beyond
5G, we don't know the dangers of 5G and microwave technology. Back in I can't remember when it was, Red Alert 2, the computer game, yeah, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. There was brain control towers that remarkably look just like this, and many scenarios in Command & Conquer actually appear to be in technology now. So pre-predictive programming there, maybe that's, that was the plan all along. Or maybe they were just predicting it like I am, or I was, but some of the stuff in that Command & Conquer, strikingly, Command & Conquer Red Alert and Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun, the technology there strikingly resembles the current technology coming out right now, over a decade later.
connections. Forging the digital future. IoT. Video. Beyond today's business. Unlocking new growth.
I mean, around here, so just show the lights there. Around here, they've just got rid of around where I live, they got rid of all the old lights, yeah? And they started turning all the lights off a couple of years ago to apparently save money, they say, because, because the lights were taking up too much money. So there's a big UK initiative by the government to turn the lights off before 11 o'clock or so. That means when people are walking home, like women walking home in dark alleys and stuff, increasing the risk of crime and making people not want to stay out at night, more dangerous on the streets and so on. And the government says it's because they want to save money on powering these lights. But then they go around and they just change all the lights over to LED recently, which uses a fraction of the energy, but yet the lights are still going out, making the streets unsafe at night.
Growth. Digital operations. Beyond today's experience.
Digital technology is the utilization of binary on and off principle, and I believe is the actual knowledge of good and evil, which is suggested in the Bible. From binary, you get waveform, and from waveform, you can manipulate and get everything else that we have today. Technology, even when I'm, or even when I am and other people making music, you don't do it now really without digital technology to do it. We can't help but use this stuff. But where did it all come from? Where did it all stem from? And I think it came from the knowledge of good and evil, which is mentioned in the Bible. That's what I think. Knowledge of good and evil is a knowledge of binary, basically. Knowledge of good and evil, up and down, negative and positive principles, and all this technology stems from that, essentially. In my opinion.
Enabling inspired experiences. Ecosystem.
So you look at all these technologies and you listen to the reference in the Bible. It says you basically you'll be as gods. you know.
Today's partnership.
So let's continue with my little breakdown on this. There you go, there's the augmented reality as it stands now. You see this guy on the right here. Yeah. But they're going to make that smaller and smaller and smaller until it fits on your actual eye. And there is some evidence to suggest that actually NASA is already using this to fake their space missions. You can see videos where these people, they fail to pick something up. It looks like they're trying to reach for something and pass it around. It's not there. I might have to do a video on that. But, you know, the government and other people, you know, behind the scenes, they have technology that's at least 50 years more advanced than what we have publicly right here. We should be concerned with the amount of technology coming out right now because, you know, behind the scenes, they've got technology that's way beyond this. We only see, I mean, they show you in the movies, right? They show you the level of technology in the movies, yeah? Of what they have secretly. That's the kind of thing they have secretly, you know? Maybe, you know, this sort of stuff they had 50 plus years ago is only coming out now to the mass population. All used to control you, to manipulate you eventually and currently.
Every step forward is an unprecedented breakthrough. Every breakthrough is the beginning of a brighter day.
Knowledge shall increase and they shall move to and fro.
Dedicated and unwavering.
There's the augmented eye reality eye thing again. Another thing that was in Command and Conquer, all that Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun, was the use of that one eye, sort of like augmented eye kind of thing. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on Command and Conquer, the computer game. Got the Atom Smasher there.
Breakthrough is the beginning of a brighter day.
Stargate and the other program called, what was it? Where they go back in time. I can't remember what it's called. But it basically looks like this. They're trying to, you know.
Dedicated and unwavering. Surpassing.
That was a sign, I think, for digital technology which you can't see.
Dedicated and
there on the finger. You can't see it. Oh, no, sorry, that's the actual eye lens. So yeah, they're already trying to push that now. That's the digital augmented reality eye lens. So you can look around and it will come up with like what things are, so you can see. So say you're walking around and you say, you know, what's this building? You know, and then from the brain chip, eventually, but you know, but it would be from your voice at first, but from the brain chip eventually, you know, you'll think something and it will come up on the screen, give you all the information of whatever it is you're looking at. And in my opinion, what will happen is this technology will be pushed by employers, yeah? So you'll have to use it at work to do certain jobs. And you'll have the augmented people versus the unaugmented people, yeah? So you'll have this stuff you can take off and put on, but you'll have stuff that's actually embedded in you as well, is the plan, the idea, yeah? And you'll have the basically the chipped versus the unchipped, because all these people who have these technologies will be able to do things that the normal people won't be able to do. So the pressure to be augmented and go into this will be pushed and pushed and pushed, yeah, to the point where you'll basically be on the streets maybe and not be able to function in the society anymore if you don't accept this transhumanism agenda.
Surpassing ourselves. Leading the future. Huawei is forging ahead with carriers and partners all around.
It's a symbol for the one world government / religion. In my opinion, I think that looks like an eye in the middle there. A little bit. Maybe I'm stretching a little bit. Does that look like an eye to you? Leave in the comments.
Every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world. Together, we will create a better future.
Trying to bring you into it. Together, we will do it. Together, this is what you want. Together. Meanwhile, while they reach to be gods and have all this wonderful technology, people are still starving in the world. You know, they're stepping on the people who make our clothes, the people who make our technology, the people who make our stuff, the people who, in Africa, in India, that the West basically can't function without. But But that's what they want again, everything and nothing principle. The people on the top, they want to be the richest, the richest people there, and then the poorest people, so they can have everybody from one end of the spectrum to the other. That's their plan, that's their idea, that's what they want. That's why there's always been, millions or thousands, hundreds of thousands of starving people in the world dying every year, and the rich people at the top don't care. You think Musk gives a damn about people in the third world? No. Leave your comments in the comment section. I just thought that was interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's 8. Oh, 8 segments there. Is there anything else? Leave in the comments if I missed anything. Bye for now.